Hello today, people. I'm back after a small break. I was sick and I was having family problems, so I took a couple weeks off from doing commentary because, sick and feeling crappy didn't exactly help. But, anyways, today on Classic Gaming, we're doing Armored Core. And on Armored Core, it's a mech game. It's actually, I don't know, I wouldn't call it a mech simulator, but it's pretty damn. It was really one of the first successful mech games on consoles. If you don't count. God, what was that? What was the name of that game? It was so far back. It was on the Genesis, but I forget the freaking name of it. Damn, it was a brawl. It was a side-scrolling brawling game where you build mechs. And you can beat mechs up and steal their parts and put it on your own mech in the middle of battle, but I forget the name of it. I used to play the out of it. Anyway. On this game, I'm leaving the intro video play a bit. But basically, you're this mercenary for hire who goes around to all these companies and does jobs for them. And when you do jobs, you get paid. When you get paid, you can buy better parts. And when you get better parts, you can build a better mech. But you can have like this mech with like 9,000 HP and well, close to 10,000 HP and have like these really huge weapons, but it's not always exactly best suited for some stuff. So you do these quests for these companies, and these companies have some pretty horrible quests for you to do. Like eliminating strikers from a company that they was complaining about work conditions. That's like one of your first quests. Another one is killing squatters that have taken refuge in an abandoned building. That's like your second quest. Yeah, there's some pretty bad quests. This is me learning how to control the game again. You have to defeat these two very basic AC units with your startup deck, which has you can have four weapons, one melee weapon and 3 other weapons. Yeah, I'm getting my ass kicked right now. But you have 2 back weapons, a right arm weapon, and your sword, which I don't have yet. Almost everything on your mech can be upgraded. Like, I'm trying to remember all the parts. There's your head part, 2 arms, legs, FCS. Your FCS is your targeting system.
From this moment on,
the better your FCS, the longer range and the more targets you can hold. What else? Trying to remember. FCS, your generator produces your energy, which allows you to fly. There's your thruster units, which allows you to fly. That produce the thrust to actually get your ass off the ground. Like I said, there's the back weapons, the right shoulder, left shoulder. Yes, you do have to read email. Not the funnest gameplay mechanic. And the emails generally tell you about changes to the shop and upcoming info on missions you're doing and all that kind of crap. But generally they're pretty useless. The only reason why I read them is because sometimes you'll get an email that includes a gift with a part in it. That's pretty much the only reason to read them. But The weapons are pretty varied. I mean, in later iterations of the game, especially on the PS2, you get tons of crap. But the game gets kind of dumbed down in newer versions of it. So yeah, here's the 2 quests. You'll get a reward, but the reward isn't what you'll actually be making, because you have to pay for damages to your AC, and you have to pay for ammunition that you use, which sucks. So you're encouraged to be as accurate as possible and not get hit as much as possible, because the more damage you take, the more ammunition you waste. You can actually go into these missions and come out negative. So yeah, when you accept a mission, it gives you a little thing. Sometimes they'll tell you how many
System
units
engaged.
you have to kill and all that stuff. But anyway, we'll get the mission. We're in the mission now anyway. We're doing the squatters one. What else? As far as weapons go, there's artillery for your back. There's small missiles, which are homing. There's medium missiles, which are also homing. There's large missiles, which are not homing. Or rockets. Rockets are not homing. Missiles are homing. Rockets are not homing. Rockets shoot in a straight line, but they do a shit ton of damage. There is, yeah, like I said, the artillery cannons, which you put on your back. There are some, you can buy upgrades to your missiles, which will fire more missiles at once, because you notice when I fire a missile, I'll get a little lock-on that says 1 next to it. If you get multiple lock-ons on multiple units, you can fire missiles at multiple units. And it's really cool. Some, I think I upgraded my, no I didn't upgrade my, but yeah, your FCS will also let you target more, but you have to have a small missile launcher on your back that can actually fire that many missiles. So it's a pretty big balancing act for your AC. I mean, you can have like one that's built like a tank and have the heaviest weapons, but you cannot have one that's really light and fast and have heavy weapons on it. Each part has a weight to it, obviously, and your arms and legs, and I don't think your torso has a weight limit, but your arms and legs have weight limits to them. And to equip the gun, you have to be under the weight limit that your arms have. You can't have like a big gun on really small arms. Same goes with the legs. The legs include all the weight on the entire thing. Your arm weight, your head, torso, all the parts, all the weapons. I believe the one with the highest weight limit is the tank tracks that you get. They're very slow, but you can equip the most stuff. There's also your torso upgrades allow you to get optional slots to put optional parts on that don't really fit into any categories. I forget what they do really. So I can't. I know there's one that tells you, gives you a surrounding layout rather than just a basic radar. But there's also a radar dish you can put on one of your shoulders that does the same thing. Except an optional part, you don't have to take up a weapon slot. Because like I said, the max weapons you can hold is 4, and one of them's a melee weapon, so. And you do not get to replenish your weapons in the mission, so. You run out of weapons in the mission, and you don't have the sword, you're fucked.
Target
now,
achieved.
Each ammo type costs a certain amount to use. I'm using a rifle there which has uh, fire shells. See, you can get an expense report there a minute ago. Showed you how much I actually made after taking the money out of the reward. But uh, what else? I mean, it's a pretty complicated game for back in the day. I did eventually beat it. I also beat Phantasmal, which is the other one for PlayStation 2. I mean, there's been a hell of a lot of Armored Core games. So, there's definitely, if anybody out there's interested in playing, they can definitely jump into it. I mean, yeah, they're definitely worth checking out. So, I would give them a try, especially if you like mech games.
System engaged.
I mean, I know there's a bunch of mech warrior people out there, and
this is the guard. We've cornered the enemy as expected.
Mech games.
We'll leave the rest up to you.
It's not first person, but you don't have all these freaking controls and commands you need to remember and all that stuff. It's just straightforward going at it. But yeah, I would definitely say it's worth playing. I mean, it's my favorite mech game. Too bad it's went downhill in the last few years, but the old ones and PS2 ones are definitely worth playing. So, anyways, thanks for watching.